Hey y'all, Real Deal with Akins. Dang it, I knew I forgot my Lucchese's. We're doing a King Ranch Reserve Edition today. I should have worn my cowboy boots. Man, we're gonna have to start over. Nah, just playing. We got more F450 Reserve Edition action going on today, y'all. A beautiful King Ranch. Not enough attention is spent on the King Ranch, so you're in for a treat today. Let's go. Quick story, guys, before we get into this one. Actually, we almost lost this deal completely. We sold this great customer this vehicle a few months back, had a wheel order for him for some American Force wheels, ready to do reserve action for him, and it got to a point to where his wheels still did not arrive, and it's like, oh man, we're gonna have to give him his money back. What's gonna take place? Well, luckily, we had some things take place to where Rob Greavy's wheels did not show up in enough time, and it ended up being that he liked this other wheel in size better. So we're able to have some pulses for our great customer here. It all worked out, y'all. So we get to show you this beautiful truck today. So we got King Ranch F450, a phenomenal truck. Wanted to talk quickly. We did not do any paint work, so you can see the nice chrome accents throughout. Got the LED projector headlights. You see how this comes from the factory, y'all, with the chrome border around. You got some textured black behind your grille, but a nice chrome grille up front, very prominent, and how huge of a Ford emblem that is. Jake's been mentioning how big that emblem is. It is huge and massive, but it's very proportional to the vehicle. So I like that Ford's doing, you know, oversized emblems now, especially when done up right. Did not do anything up front, chrome bumper. The King Ranch, you know, you see a lot of King Ranch trucks that have the two-tone paint. This is a monochromatic star white, so it's kind of good conditions for filming, but not so much for the paint. But it's the star white tri-coat platinum metallic. It just sparkles when it's real sunny. So we are leveled on 37. So let's get into our wheel and tire combo, y'all. We got a ready lift 2.5-inch coil spring level kit up front, Fox shocks front and rear just for improved ride quality. The vehicle does have some miles on it, so I'm excited to see how he likes this ride quality. The truck rides better, y'all. It's hard to believe, but it's true. This truck drives so good. We're 37, y'all, doing this level kit. 37s is the way to go for sure, even if you're towing and hauling. As you can see, this truck's been used for work. It's a work everyday go-getter, so this is going to just be a better looking, better riding, still can tow whatever you need vehicle. We've got 22-inch American Force Pulse wheels, black and milled, so the windows are the only part that's milled as far as the facing of the wheel. Then you've got your rivets and American Force surrounding. Now this milling throughout the vehicle wheel, and then the center cap star and American Force works well with the other chrome accents on the vehicle. So if this, y'all, if this was a all black wheel, it would kind of not flow. So we're really big about the details, of course. So this wheel, in my opinion, just fits so nicely with the overall theme. Leveled on 37. So Jake, let's step back here and just give him a nice side shot at how well this looks. Man, that's just a phenomenal looking truck, y'all. And so we're running a all-terrain tire. The first time you've seen us run an all-terrain tire recently on our Reserve Edition. So ride quality is at a premium. You still get some off-road capability if needed, if you're on the job site, and a more aggressive sidewall in the AT3 now, and 22. So 22s is kind of a sweet spot. You know, I'm a 24 guy, but you can't lose a 22. So the 22-inch wheel gives you obviously more sidewall for off-roading and more supple ride while on road too. So it got more confidence. Now going with a 22-inch wheel, you've got no rubbing. The all the wheel manufacturers have a setup to where when you go 24, you're limited on tire as well. So we like to run a 22-inch wheel because you can run a 12.5 wide tire to where you do not have any rubbing. So basically a 24, you have to run a 13.5 wide with the 24, and you got rear trailing arm or radius arm rub ever so slightly. So we got no rubbing on this setup, so that's a benefit if you're looking at doing custom wheel with us. The 22-inch wheel gives you more tire options, so you're not rubbing internally. Now the rubbing is very minor, so most of you may be okay with that. I would be, but this essentially has zero rubbing. So just a ramble for a little while about what tire size and wheel size to go with. Sorry about that. Now inside the King Ranch, I love the King Ranch, y'all. Check out this interior. So you got blacks and grays on any other package vehicle, but you get a unique, like a terracotta, just a King Ranch inspired out in Texas theme there. So just this is more of the ranch luxury, and the platinum, like we do a lot of, platinum and limited is more of the city luxury. So that's the way I like to try to differentiate between, you got ranch luxury and you got city luxury. So the King Ranch is very cool. A little side note, the earlier King Ranch trucks had real King Ranch leather. You don't find any King Ranch leather anymore. It's a different leather from the factory, but the old King Ranch leather, y'all, looked very similar, but it was so hard to condition and maintain. It would crack, it would fade. It was just hard to maintain. So Ford actually incorporates this style leather with the King Ranch logos embossed throughout, and it looks great, and it's not a burden to maintain. So that's a side note. If you had a prior King Ranch, the new King Ranch leather still looks as good, but it's a lot easier to maintain. Just for side note. Out back, y'all, we're still so massive. I mean, this booty back here, I mean, oh my gosh, like I have dreams about this booty back here. Unbelievable, y'all. My favorite part of these F450s is definitely the rear. 22 inches out back. I mean, I'm a size 12, like I said in the past, and it takes up. So you got a good 11 to 12 inch lip out back, just looking so killer. That mild to wild stance looking phenomenal. Even the AT3 still look great on this setup. So the previous AT2 was not quite as aggressive sidewall or tread pattern, so would not quite look as good as this. This is a great tire we've ran on all of our half-ton and Super Duty trucks, and first installment on a Reserve Edition. So I really do like what this turned out. Now let's show them that booty, Jake. Let's get back here where all that magic happens. We did not do any paint work, so your rear applique still there, and I love it. I love this. You see us paint this all the time. We got Mr. Ed Needs coming up soon. We painted his as well. We're doing Kelderman action on his, but if you're keeping lots of chrome, I like it. I think it works so well. It just adds to the, you see this down the road, you like something special about that truck, something different about it. So I like the way it looks back here. Let's show them mild to wild scale. We're sticking out, we're pretty aggressive. So we're, 3 or 4 inches sticking out. Just a good overall stance. If you're worried at all about throwing stuff up, if you're towing a lot, you need some mud flaps. It's not the best looking thing at all, but mud flaps will definitely are going to be something you may want to add when you go as aggressive as we have on this stance here. So F450 Reserve, it's a pretty simple build, y'all. We just got high-end wheel and tire combo, level kit and more throughout. And you got the King Ranch package. Let's show them one more walk around. We'll be done with this, y'all. Let me know, I need comments. Let me know what you think about the King Ranch versus the Platinum, 22 versus 24, the all-terrain versus the mud terrain or hybrid tire. We've got our Midnight Reserve Edition coming up in a few days after this one, so we're gonna have a opposite end of the spectrum as far as aggressiveness and just overall package for you. But I think as far as if you're gonna work out of a 450, this might be one of my favorite setups. Even though, like I said, I love my 24s, you've got the best balance of ride quality, no rubbing, still a distinct killer look with the right tire. The tire is very important. If you don't do a tire that looks aggressive enough with a 22, it's gonna be like, I feel like if you put the Nitto Terragrappler G2 on here, not quite as aggressive on the tread pattern or the sidewall, it would subdue it too much. So that's why you got to reach out to us, y'all. You can buy wheels and tires anywhere. I mean, we're not doing anything special as far as unless it's just getting the parts. We're trying to do all we can to get our parts for our great customers, but as far as the details and what we would recommend, that's where we come in, and we think we set ourselves apart because we do it all the time. It's not that we're better than anyone else per se, even though it's not bragging if it's true, but we do this all the time, and we dream and live and love it. So if you have questions, if you have anything you want, any advice, even if you're not going to build it with us, we'll try our best to get back with you in a timely manner and answer all your questions, and hopefully we can do some business together too, because we love the relationships and the networking that the car industry brings to us. So we want to not just do business once, we want to do it time and time again. So reach out to us for all of your accessory needs as well as all your vehicle needs. We are your #1 F450 dealership in the country, proud to say, and got great things going in just a great little old town here in Georgia. So you got to come see us, guys. AkinsFord.com, WildWilliesAccessories.com as well. Check us out, Instagram, Facebook, on TikTok now as well. Going crazy on there. Check us out, y'all. I'm Real Deal. Thanks so much.